Hey, what's going on, guys? Car Guys here. Today I wanted to talk about the Nissan Leaf. I think the Nissan Leaf is a weird car. It's a weird electric car because it was Nissan's first attempt at an electric car, really. And it's one of them, it's not as ugly as a Prius, but it still wasn't that big of a success. It doesn't sell good, it costs too much. And it doesn't really have the features like a Tesla would have. It doesn't have the mileage. It doesn't have anything like that. It doesn't have the acceleration. It's just kind of basic. It's nothing special. It's kind of like the Chevrolet Bolt and the Chevrolet Bolt and Volt. Both of them. They're not nothing special. They're just kind of basic cars that GM just made to get some EV buyers in. But I don't see the Leafs lasting too long. If you buy one, I don't think it's going to be that reliable long-term wise. But that's just kind of a weird thing with the Volt too. It doesn't really fit in. And then it's got a proprietary charging port which is a huge problem with electric cars now. And Tesla did put their patents and that kind of stuff out so other car manufacturers can use the same system they use, but not very many people I could see would use that because they kind of want to say, oh, we made this ourselves, not, oh, we ripped this from Tesla, because they don't really want to give Tesla a win. That's kind of how the big three are. I mean, they really don't want to give a win to any of the smaller companies. I think Tesla's not going to last too long, but I don't know about this Nissan Leaf if it'll last too long either. It's just kind of meh at the best. It's not that good, it's not that bad. I can't justify the, I think, $30,000 cost for that vehicle. That's just too much. I mean, I don't know why you would buy one for that amount of money. That's a lot of money to put down on that kind of vehicle. And their resale isn't too good either. The resale really, it's not there, so it's not like they're going to be worth a lot in the future. They're not a collectible car. I wouldn't think they'd be a collectible car. They may be one day, but not right now. And then just everyone else is catching up. Like Tesla's new Model Y, that thing starts at like $29,000. It's bigger, it does more mileage, and it's faster. I mean, you couldn't go wrong with it. Where the Nissan Leaf is just kind of old. And yes, they just did update it, but it kind of still seems outdated. And I don't think it's going to last too long from reliability. I mean, I've rode in one, and it's weird riding in an electric car because you don't hear or feel anything. Like, of course you feel the G-force when you accelerate, but it's just weird not hearing a motor at all. But you also, the thing with the Leaf too is its steering and throttle is super weird. The steering's super light, like too light, I think, because it's electric. And the throttle is super sensitive. I mean, you can just hardly push down on that throttle and it thinks you just went full throttle. It's odd. I mean, that's just something you'd have to get used to. And I'm sure people do get used to it pretty quickly. I just didn't while we had that one. We didn't own it. It was just a lease. Not a lease, a rental while our car was getting fixed. It was kind of weird. And that's what I have to say about that all new car. Not all new. Well, they kind of refreshed it, But the refresh is meh. I mean, it looks the same, but they added a little bit more mileage to it and added to the price, like everyone else does these days. But it seems like it was an okay attempt. Never going to say it was a good attempt. It's just okay. I mean, there are way better cars you could buy for $30,000. I mean, I can think of some right off my head, like you could buy a Nissan. You could almost buy 2 Nissan Frontiers for what that truck costs, or for what that car costs. Like you could buy 2 base manual transmission 4-cylinder Nissan Frontiers because they're $18,000 a pop. So almost 2. And I'd rather have them every day. And that's it. So I will see you guys next video. Peace out.